Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one you called.
All right, we're ready for the tip of game 2. Otterbein University taking the tip. Zoe. Joining her is Charlie, Audrey, Shelby, and Dylan. Ready to check in is Kate. We are playing STB in blue. Who wins the tip? This is game 2. Tip there by Dylan quickly now. A lot of commotion early. Dylan's shot gets blocked down. So 3 end to inbound, all the way outside to Zoe, who goes left, kicks it out to Charlie. That's a 3, throws it up and off. Rebound, Audrey. Audrey steps into a 20-footer. That's off. Rebound, Sisterhood is what they got across their chest in white and pink with the teal jerseys. So Sisterhood, STB, loses the ball, stolen there by Audrey, and quickly now Charlie has it up, gets it up, and back to the top to Audrey. Audrey back to Charlie. She's going to step into a 3 and then miss. So no score here, just underway. Shelby now, guards on the outside, they get it across. Into the corner, guarded by Zoe, back to the top, tip into the hands of Shelby, but she throws it out of bounds. So STB to inbound, they throw it in the backcourt. Defended there by Shelby. Back inside, tipped there by Zoe, so it's going to stay with STB.
Okay, get set up. I will give people an position. Lola.
Tipped there by Audrey into the hands of Shelby. Back to Audrey. Audrey has it now. Comes in to shoot the 15-footer that's off. No score. Still 0 for 3 from the floor. Tied up there by Shelby. And it's going to stay with the possession will be 3N. They lost the tip, so this will be 3N's possession. They're in the box set up to get this ball in, and Shelby finds Charlie on the outside. Charlie now moves to the top, gets it back to Shelby. She thought about shooting a 3. Instead, gets it to Audrey. Now back to Charlie. So that's Shelby, who throws a 3 and misses. Picking up the loose ball is Audrey, who puts it in for the first bucket of the game. 2-0 3N. 3N won 60-16 in their opening round matchup at 8 o'clock this morning. So see what they can do in the second game. There's a tip steal by Audrey into the hands of Shelby. Shelby gets it to Charlie, who trails and throws it up. 4-0. Nice look by Shelby. Timeout for Sisterhood STB early on, 4-0.
I heard you say keep it, but then I saw her.
Coach is going to have to talk about something there.
It was a pass.
12:06 on the clock. Start with 14 minutes on the clock. 2 halves. Stop the clock at whistles. 4-0 3N. So Sisterhood will have the ball all the way down the court, and our guards are pressing here, and Charlie comes up quickly. They get it to midcourt. Almost lost it. So Sisterhood now gets it to the middle, guarded by Audrey. Now Charlie guards on the outside. Stolen there almost by Audrey. Stays with Sisterhood. Now, into the
Hey, offensively, you got to cover the ball. Corners, fade to the back.
He didn't see it, but he was standing right there. All right. Stolen by Audrey. Up to Charlie. Charlie throws it up and makes it. Back-to-back bucket for Charlie Knowles, 6-0. Shelby, you okay? Here comes Sisterhood, guarded by Zoe. Now Charlie at the top. Stolen there. Here comes Kate checking in for Dylan. The foul is on Shelby, who got whacked in the eye and didn't get a call on that. In fact, that called for traveling. But we move on. 6-0's the score. 3 minutes into the game 2 of day 1 at Otterbein. Now in the corner. Stolen by Kate, who just checked in the game. Gives it to Audrey. Audrey looking to get rid of it, and she does. She finds Charlie on the outside. That's a 3. That's off. A rebound. Sisterhood. Poked out of the bounds by Audrey. So Sisterhood will inbound on the side. They get it in to the elbow. Guarded by Zoe. Now on the outside. Stolen. Oh, Audrey almost had that. Next time she'll grab that. So Shelby to inbound. Tipped by Shelby, but it stays with Sisterhood. Charlie defends on the outside. Now turn.
20 corner.
Stays. They said it was tipped by 3N.
Hey, put a body on somebody on the screen, please.
So Sisterhood will bring a quick sub in here. And they will inbound from under the basket. On the corner. That's a quick 3. That's up and in. 4-3. First bucket of the game for Sisterhood. Now Audrey from the outside goes inside, throws it up, gets fouled, and finishes. Beautiful move for Audrey Bennett. 6-3's the score. Looking to go 7 here. And she does. 3-point play, Audrey Bennett. Now, Charlie defends on the outside to get it to midcourt. Audrey trying to steal the ball, but it stays with the opponent. Now a deep 3. That's off. Rebound. Grabbed by Shelby. Nice rebound, Shell. Here comes 3N. Kate all the way across to Zoe. Puts it back inside to Zoe. Back to Shelby at the top. Charlie. Back to Shelby at the top. Now Audrey stepped almost free. Shelby's going to shoot the 3 instead, but misses. Rebound. Sisterhood. Tip by Audrey. Into the hands of Shelby. Back to Audrey. Here comes Audrey now. Hands it off to Charlie. Takes a step inside the 3 and makes it. Big bucket for Charlie Knowles from 20 feet. Dylan's getting ready to check into the game on the next stoppage. Nice swat by Zoe into the hands of Shelby. Here comes Charlie now. Charlie goes up and gets fouled. She'll shoot 2. (11-3). 8:58 on the clock. Dylan comes in for Zoe, and Sisterhood brings in a sub of their own. 1 of 2, 12-3's the score. We're under 9. Almost stolen there by Shelby. Good defense by the girls in black. How many steps is that? If that's not traveling, I don't know what is. Come on. Rebound, Dylan. Big rebounds. 3-pointer for Audrey's up. Rebound, Audrey. Audrey, go with it in the middle. Now, Kate on the outside takes a step, gets it back outside to Shelby for 3, and that's in. Big buckets for 3N. Hey, Zoe, everyone else is hitting threes. Nothing. From the outside, Audrey guarding. Hey, they say a push in the back for Kate. On the floor. Quick sub. Zoe checks back into the game for Audrey. Ciao, bud. Inbound here for Sisterhood. All the way in the back. Defended by Kate. What? Oh, the foul on Zoe on there.
Did she make that?
No, because ball don't lie. 1 of 2. Zoe, get to work. Go. That's a 3 for Dylan. That's off. Rebound. Rebound. 3-point attempt is off. Rebound, Sisterhood. Defended well by Dylan. 3N ball.
Special.
Charlie walks it up. Outside to Kate. Kate to the top, Shelby. Back to the corner. That's Charlie for 3. That's off. Rebound, Sisterhood. Sisterhood. Looking to claw their way back. Big 3-point attempt is off. Rebound. Shelby. Charlie slams on the brakes. Steps into a 3. It's off. Rebound. Sisterhood. Sisterhood. Block. Big block by number 12. Going to stay with Sisterhood. But Dylan said, get that out of here. Checking back into the game for 3N is Audrey taking a seat as Shelby. Shelby, you need me to look at your eye? You need me to look at your... Okay. Yeah, that was a travel. They called you to travel. All right, the quick inbound goes in. On the scripted inbound play, it worked. Now, quickly. 3N. Throws it away. Goes back to Sisterhood. Walks it up slowly. Audrey defends. Now from the outside. Here comes Zoe with the step-in steal. Grabs it. Gets it to Dylan. Nice play on defense. Here comes 3N. Audrey from the outside. The 18-footers up and in. Quick bucket for 3N.
21. Out the high post. Go.
Almost stolen there by Kate, but causes the double dribble, so it's effective nonetheless. Quick sub here for STB. And Charlie walks it up. Outside, Kate. Kate to the top, Audrey. Back to Charlie. Now Audrey, inside to Zoe. Zoe turns and shoots it from the free throw line, and it's off. STB comes up the court. Poked by Audrey, who picks it up. Gets it to hands it right off. Beautiful play. Audrey laying on her back. And Johnny on the spot with Charlie Knowles, who picks it up and lays it in. Great play. All right, now from the free throw line. STB in the corner. And Kate just comes out of nowhere and pulls down the rebound, steal, and gets fouled. She should shoot two here. She's not shooting two. She's on the floor. 22-6 is the score. We're under 4. Dylan was trying to get it to Audrey, but it got misplayed there. 22-6, 3N, pushing the lead here. With a few minutes left in the first half. Now 3N, inbounds to the top. Charlie from the top gets it to Kate. Kate takes it in, throws it up, and off. Rebound. Dylan tried to save it, but her foot was on the line. 3.5 to go. 22-6 is the score. Sisterhood trying to claw their way back. Call that on Bodie. That's her second. Shelby checks back into the game, this time for Charlie. Makes them both 22-8. Here comes Audrey. Audrey comes in, throws a runner off. Rebound, Dylan. Dylan gets fouled. Oh, no, they said Dylan traveled. Now 3N changes their defense. And a quick three is up and off. Rebound. Audrey. Audrey comes over, gets it to Kate, passes it to Zoe, and finishes the 3-on-1 fast break. Perfectly executed by the girls in black. Now Kate steps into it, almost steals it. Dylan got her on the arm, they say. This is the first. 24-8 is the score. Quick sub for Sisterhood. 20-49. We're under 3. Here comes Audrey quickly now. Finds Kate all the way down and finishes on a quick catch the opponent sleeping bucket. That's a deep 3. That's off. 26-8. That's a 3 for Kate. That's off. Thought the whistle was there, but it wasn't. It was on the other court. Some boys playing next to us. Kate gets called to the foul on the floor. Right into the hands of Audrey. Audrey now runs up the floor. Quickly now to Zoe. Back out to Kate. Back to Audrey for 3. Off. Rebound. Sisterhood. Stolen there by Audrey. And lays it in for the easy bucket. Big 3-point attempt. That one goes in after the previous one airball. So much needed bucket for the girls in blue. Inbound pass was intended for Gillen, but she tried to throw it to Zoe. It was a little too high. Charlie comes back into the game for Zoe.
50.
Now Shelby guards on the outside. Nice swat by Shelby. She tried to throw it off the girl's shin, but unsuccessfully. It'll stay with Sisterhood. 90 seconds on the clock. Sisterhood trying to get back into this one. Dug themselves a hole. Defended what? Dylan gets the call there.
55.
Can argue.
What are you calling, Lola? Nice. Wait.
Say no comment.
Good.
Okay.
Good, Shelby.
Spotted by Shelby. She almost grabbed it right out of the air. Making it difficult for Sisterhood to inbound to. Trying to get it in. They do. Kate defends on the outside. Now back to the top. Kate stays with her.
Go back door. Go.
Let it go. The turnover. 3-in defense. Gets it back in their possession here. Audrey has it from the top. Maybe the last possession of the first half. We'll see. Audrey gets it to the top to Kate. Now to the corner. And they didn't get the shot off. Charlie tried to shoot that in from the corner, but we go 3-minute halftime. I'll go get the score for you. It's 28-12 is the score. 3-in.
They're slowing the game get up. Let's start in the 30. Let's get up and get more pressure. Okay, let's extend this thing up. Hey, we're passing the ball great. Backside rebounded, I'm guessing. Backside rebounded. Good? All right, hey, their ball.
PJ, 28-12. 28-12 is the score. Coming out for the second half. On the floor for 3N, Audrey, Shelby, Zoe, Charlie, and Dylan. Tip by Zoe. And on the line was number 30 in blue, so it's a turnover to open up the second half. Here comes Audrey. Audrey now steps into a three. That's up, that's off. Rebound. Sister. And another turnover by the defense that is really ramped up. Coach Pat said, look, it's the last 14 minutes you guys have today, and you're off. So turn it up. And you can tell they have. Now, quickly, from the inbound pass, a three for Charlie Knowles. 31-12 is the score. Here comes Sisterhood. Oh, come on. Wait, what's the... Pat, technical on her, that girl? So Charlie shooting the technical fouls. The opponent shoved Audrey in the corner, so they called that. And that's the reason for these technical shots. She gets them. 33-12 to score. So some of the composure is slipping away here for the opponent at the beginning of the second half. Here comes Charlie, who just drained those two technicals. To the top, Audrey now. Audrey gets it outside to Shelby. Now Zoe, back to Shelby. Charlie, back to Shelby. Shelby, back to Charlie. Back to Shelby, all the way to Audrey. Audrey thought about getting inside. They get it to Zoe. Zoe's just going to shoot that and make it. Nice bucket. For number 9. Just above the free throw line. It's a foul on Charlie. She doesn't agree with it. 35-12 the score. Sisterhood trying to get past this press. I mean, they barely. And that's on Dylan. So I think Dylan's going to be coming out here. Or Kate comes in. Dylan takes a seat. And now the inbound. For Sisterhood, they get it up, but stolen there by Audrey. But Audrey was the last to touch it, so it'll stay with Sisterhood.
31, 31. Keep it on this side. Go, go.
Big block by Zoe. But it stays with Sisterhood. And that one gets defended there. Zoe picks up the air ball. And here comes Audrey. Audrey kicks it out to Kate. Kate goes inside, hands it off to Zoe, throws it up and in on the fall away. Jumper for Zoe.
Blue 31.
Here comes Audrey, who comes right around out of nowhere and picks up another steal. Now quickly to Kate. Kate gets hammered. Kate's going to get to shoot two here.
Timeout. Blue.
But first, timeout for the opponent. Hey, let's keep it 100. $37-12 is the score. Kate will be shooting two. Patrick makes the first, 38-12. Makes them both, 39-12. 3 in. Softening the press here. Picked up the loose ball there. Audrey gets it all the way to Charlie. She chases down the pass. Back to Audrey at the top. Back to Charlie. Back to Audrey. Back to Charlie. That's a three. That's off. Rebound. Sisterhood. From the free throw line, defended by Zoe. 3-pointer from deep. Not in. Charlie races down and grabs the rebound. It's pushed to the ground. So that'll be a foul on blue. And Shelby will inbound it to Charlie. Laughing about something over there. Charlie from the top. Outside to Kate. Back to the top, Audrey. Audrey. Inside to Zoe. Zoe. Outside to Kate. Kate. Inside to Shelby. Back to the top, Audrey for three. That's in. Good ball movement. Way to finish and switch to three. Kicked by Audrey. Now, Sisterhood throws it away right into Charlie, who came out of nowhere, and she'll lay it up for the easy bucket. 3 in, approaching the half-century mark here. We'll definitely get that because there's about 6 minutes left in this one. But I think there's a running clock now. PJ. $18-footer goes in. Now quickly, Kate gets the Hail Mary pass right on the button from Audrey for the bucket for 1-5. Kate with the reach on the shot. So 2 shots. Dylan about ready to check in. So that free throw gets it 46-15. We got a running clock. Audrey takes a seat. Coming back in for her is Dylan. Rebound, Kate. Just picked up the foul. Now, Charlie races up the court. Outside now to Dylan. Inside to Zoe. Zoe throws it up and in. Easy money. Quick basket. Lightning fast for the girls in black. 48-15. And that's a 3. 48-18. Big bucket there for number 4 in blue. Here comes Shelby. Shelby gets it outside to Kate. Kate in front of the camera. Back to Shelby. At the top, Zoe. Zoe says Charlie. Zoe sets the screen outside to Kate. Kate takes it up. Kate gets it blocked. Rebound. Sisterhood. Maybe a 3. Nope. Dylan with the board. Dylan hands it off to Charlie, who's running point now. Charlie gets it across center. Charlie gets it out to Shelby. Shelby back to Charlie. That's a deep 3 for Charlie Knowles, and that's in. Charlie's been lights out from deep this spring. A hot hand. On the way. Charlie Knowles brings it up. Outside to Kate. To the elbow, Dylan. Back to the top, Shelby. Shelby to Charlie. There it is, inside. Zoe. Zoe's going to shoot 2 there. It's 1-2. And tipped away there by Kate. Checking back into the game now is Audrey for Zoe. Defended well there by Dylan. Rebound picked up by Kate. Kate now at the top. Kate gets it over to Audrey. Audrey outside to Shelby. Shelby thought about shooting that. She's going to go to the top, get it back to Charlie now, who races back to the top. Charlie now over to the side for Audrey. To the top, Kate. Charlie on the wing. Now to the top. Black. They called that on Audrey?
Never that.
Oh my gosh. Ball don't lie. Ooh. Charlie from the top. Gets it to Kate. Kate gets it to the elbow. Outside. Back inside. Dylan with the spin. No. Just off the rim. Ran on defense now. Defended well by 12. Here comes Audrey. Just off. Rebound. Sisterhood. Foul on Audrey on the floor. Checking back in the game now for 3N is Zoe for Shelby. Now 3N on defense. That's a three. That's off. Rebound. Dylan. Dylan to Audrey. Audrey with a girl in her face just runs right around her. And outside to Charlie. Inside to Zoe. Back outside. Saves it from an over in the back. Not sure if Zoe was trying to get it to Dylan or to Audrey, but it's 3N ball nonetheless. Inside to Zoe. Zoe outside to Kate. They're just going to move it around a lot. Zoe from the elbow, put it up. No good. Rebound. Sisterhood. Here comes Zoe. Yep. Just off. Gonna stay with 3N. Quick sub for Sisterhood. Three-end inbound from the eye call. The line calls Zoe on the outside. Zoe goes to the top. Zoe spins. Zoe kicks it out to Audrey for three. That's up. That's in. Big three for number 2. Assist number 9. Now, Sisterhood trying to get a bucket here. Down by 30 plus, I believe. There's a big block by Zoe. Right into Audrey's hands. She quickly gets it to Kate. Kate kicks it out to Dylan. Dylan back to the top. Audrey for 3. That's up. That's off. A rebound. Sisterhood. Seconds left in this one. 55 to 20 something. And in the last few seconds here, Shelby comes back in for Dylan. This will probably be the last play for the day. And a 3 for Shelby is off. Rebound. Sisterhood. At the buzzer. No good. PJ. $55-20 is the final score. 2-0 on day 1. We'll be back tomorrow. We don't have the game time, so stay tuned so that we can let you all check us out tomorrow for 2 games. But big showing for the bigs. 3N 2028, 2-0 on the day. There they are.
Cause I'm ready.
Okay, that's a little pitchy. Okay, that's also pitchy. Can anyone hold a note here? Zoe can.
Actually, what the story time? Story time on Evil. I'll beat the out of you. Whoa! And then to the player, not even the ref. I said, come on, little dog.